Good morning, and welcome to this edition of Sarah's Kitchen. Today, we're going to see how easy it is to make a fresh, delicious chili from scratch for under 20 bucks. So, let's roll up those sleeves and pull back that hair. It's time to get busy in Sarah's Kitchen. Now that my hair's pulled back, let me introduce you to the ingredients. We'll be using 2 cans of beans today. I have chosen pinto beans along with white kidney beans today. My beans of choice, you can choose whatever your favorites are. Also, we'll be using a can of tomatoes. If I had home canned tomatoes, I would prefer that. Unfortunately, that's not the case, so today we're going to use Hunt's. Don't forget to drain your beans and rinse them through. Also, I'll be flavoring this chili with a little bit of chicken bouillon, some chili powder, some ground cumin. And today, I actually have some fresh thyme in my fridge, so I'm going to use a little bit of this and see how that spices it up. Organic grass-fed ground beef. You can also use bison, ground chicken, ground turkey, and if you're vegetarian, you can just add a few other hearty vegetables to thicken up the soup. Now the rest of our ingredients will be fresh produce. We'll be using a bell pepper. These tomatillos, these are really easy to use. You just peel back the skins and then you rinse them off and dice them up. Vidalia onion or sweet onion, some shallots. We have an Anaheim pepper. This is a yellow chili pepper. 2 serrano peppers here and a jalapeno. Don't forget the garlic. So, let's get chopping. Dice the onion. Shallots, garlic, when it comes down to the heat, the choice is all yours. So you have to decide how many seeds, the hot part of the pepper, gets left in your soup and how many you take out. Rob and I, we really like a spicy chili, so I'm going to go for it, but I'm going to hold back just a little bit. I think I'm going to take the seeds of the jalapeno out completely. I'm going to also de-seed a serrano pepper. I think I'll keep the seeds in the other. And we're going to give it a go on this yellow chili. Haven't used them before, so hopefully it's not too spicy. Bell pepper. Tomatillo. Rinse thoroughly and dice. Now it's time to chop your thyme, and this is how you do it. Hold the sprig from the top and run your fingers along the base. This removes the leaves from the stalk. And then you chop. And now that we have all of our ingredients ready, it's time to cook. We will begin by sauteing the onions in a little bit of olive oil for a few minutes until they soften. We have the Vidalia onions and the shallots in the pot sauteing now. We've added some ground beef to the sauteing onions and we're letting that brown in the pan. While the meat is browning, we're going to go ahead and add our garlic, our tomatillo, some of our spices, and let that flavor really saturate the meat. This is our thyme. And you can use regular black pepper, but I'm actually using a Worcestershire ground black pepper blend in today's chili. And you can put as much to taste as you'd like. I typically don't measure spices when I'm cooking chili. I'm going to add a little bit of cumin there. As well as some chili powder. And then we'll continue to let the meat brown. Stir in your beans and your can of tomatoes. Once mixed, it's time to add the water. I like to put in just enough to cover the top, but it all depends on how juicy you like your chili. This looks like a pretty good consistency to me. Now I'm going to add my chicken bouillon. Mix it up. Put on my lid. And let it simmer. Now we'll let it simmer for 20 to 30 minutes. When the soup is done, ladle it into a bowl and garnish it with a little bit of cheddar cheese. The chili's done and it's time for dinner. Tastes so good. But don't forget, after you're done cleaning up the mess, let your hair down. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Sarah's Kitchen. See you next time.